Hi everyone catching this live and on replay. Let's see if we get some people on. I am going to be doing some card pulls. I'll be chatting the moon. I will also be chatting about the latest that's going on with my spiritual biz. So I'm just going to give this a couple seconds, see if we get some people on live. I'm really liking this lighting change up I did. I put this one light on the bottom and I think it's working pretty well for me. So let's see if we get anybody on. But just for those that are catching this on replay, I will speak about, let's see, I think we have one person on. I'm not sure who it is. Feel free to introduce yourself in the chat. Hi, Allison. Let me know if you would like a card pull. I have 2 card decks out. I'm going to pull a card for people that are on live. First, I'm just going to speak just generally about, I don't know if I have this like a mark here. This is what happens when you do lives. You have to look at yourself while you're presenting and it's like awkward. Anyways, so it's an exciting time astrologically. The moon actually just moved into Taurus as of like just a couple minutes ago, actually. Definitely let me know if you'd like something general, just what do you need to know right now, or if you have a specific question. So the moon just moved into Taurus, and this is actually a very nice place for the moon because the moon loves being in Taurus. It's where it feels emotionally secure. Taurus is a Venus-ruled sign, but it's also an Earth-based Venus, so it's very grounded. And the moon, although it definitely resonates with watery signs like Pisces and Cancer, it actually enjoys the most to be in Taurus because it gives it that sense of stability while also being very loving and very earth-based. So we're just moving into that. The moon will be in Taurus probably for about 2.5 to 3 days. Typically the moon changes signs pretty quickly. And in addition, we're starting Aries season tomorrow. Woohoo! Jazz hands! This is really exciting because we've been in Pisces season, and Pisces is kind of a heavy energy because it is the sum of all of the 12 signs that come before it. All get kind of piled and compressed into Pisces energy. So now we're starting with this initiating energy, we're starting with this originating energy of the zodiac, and this is a different time, a different energy. Tomorrow is also Ostara in the pagan tradition. This is the rebirth, kind of the spring rites, the initiation of the new. It's associated with like images like the bunny and rabbits and stuff. So I will probably be doing a blog post on that. I just today published, I'm getting a lot more into my blogging, which I was doing blogging last year and then I kind of dropped off the grid with it, and I'm going to be getting back on in a much bigger way. So I just did a post today called #Mooncest, where I talk all about my love for the moon, why I track the moon, how it personally affects me. I would love for people to check that out, give it a read. There's a Facebook comment thing at the bottom. You can leave a comment. If it really resonates with you, you're welcome to share it. Or you could just tag a friend on the post if you want someone else to read it. I also wrote a post over the weekend called I Was Here, a Lightworker's Anthem, which is a really powerful blog post about fighting to be in the light and being of service in the world and showing up. And I reference this Beyonce song, which I love and adore so very much. So please check all of that out. Lots of good stuff for you there. Lots of beautiful high vibe energy for you to receive. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, my dog wants to come in, but then he doesn't. In addition, one more message. I'm just kind of going over everything for those who catch this on replay. One more message is that I am newly approved on this Healers website, and you can get a free 60-minute video chat session with me for free. There's a special promo code that you enter in order to do that. It's really great. And you do need to have a laptop with a webcam and use a Google Chrome browser or an Android phone in order to make that happen. It is not currently in sync with iPads, any Apple products basically. It's really not the best in terms of working yet with. So if you're interested in that, feel free to message me or email me at juliannefay@gmail.com, and I would be happy to share that document with you with the sign-up details. It is limited time. They could pull the plug on the promo at any time. So if you're interested in that, I would definitely not wait, and I would seize the opportunity while you can. So Allison, let's see what we have here. So I believe you're still there. So this is actually Diana Cooper's Dragon Oracle deck. I really love dragon energy. I've been working with it more and more. Okay, we can do that. So what I'm going to ask is, what do you need to know right now as it relates to being in a relation or getting into a relationship? Okay. But what I'm kind of just hearing in general is just that, you know, be mindful that it takes, when something is a relationship, right, it takes the other person's free will in order to make that happen. So we exert our own free will and say, I'm ready, I'm willing, I'm open to that, I'm receptive. But there is kind of this magical co-creation where you also need to be mindful that the free will of the other individual also is related to that story, right? So maybe the other person that is your perfect partner is not ready yet. Maybe they're not available yet, you know, so keep that in mind. So I'm going to pull from Dragons, and I'm also going to pull from Cheryl Richardson's Self-Care deck. So let's start with Cheryl Richardson actually for you. So what does Allison need to know as it relates to being in a relationship? Getting into a relationship. What does Allison need to know about getting into a relationship? Right? Dragons are the best, and they're very protective, you know? So you got rejuvenation. So you could see here that, that's my selfie light. So you could see here that you have the ocean, you have this woman, and she's almost like going back into the womb, right? Like she's here on the beach and she's just connecting with nature and just like the natural elements, but also her feelings, her emotions. It says, get a good night's sleep, rejuvenate your body, mind, and spirit. So I'm wondering, Allison, if you've been maybe pushing yourself kind of hard, maybe there's maybe you just need more rest right now. Maybe you're having difficulty getting access to downloads, divine guidance in your waking life, and you need to maybe open yourself up more in dream time, or maybe you'll have less resistance. If you do live close to a body of water like an ocean, a lake, a river, maybe it would be good to take a trip to that and kind of help you reconnect with that energy. But in general, this is really about let yourself receive, right? So sleep is one of the ways that we receive, you know? Okay, yeah, definitely. So getting more sleep is the first piece of the advice, right? Let's see what dragons have to say. What does Allison need to know? Whoops. It already popped out. Okay, and then you got Golden Christed Dragon. And it says, brings you higher love so that you embody the Christ light. Absorb the Christ light. You are protected. Expand your heart and remain fifth dimensional. So these cards are kind of heavy, just FYI. They have a lot of information packed into them. So first of all, this is golden light, right? So this is kind of reminding me also about shielding. So I'm wondering if perhaps part of why you're feeling so drained and tired is because you are absorbing a lot of energy from others, and maybe that's making you just feel very drained. And then it's like, even though you are sleeping, it's like you're not even getting it caught up because you have so much to detox from other people's energies. So I feel like perhaps some shielding being in place would be really helpful to you. And Robert Reeves has a great course on this. I actually will be developing a curriculum on shielding, Allison, so if you're interested in that, feel free to message me. It's not yet developed, so you would kind of just go on a waiting list for that. I have one other curriculum to finish. I have a lot of curriculums in the hopper, but if you're interested in that, I would love to know that you are, and I'll add you to a list. I have another person that's also interested in that. And basically it will be kind of a hodgepodge, but a combination of my intuitive downloads as well as some research and combined into this document for you to access. And So, what was I going to say? What I'm also seeing here is higher love, brings you higher love so that you embody the Christ light. And you could see that the dragon here, he's on top of this pillar. So what I also feel is that, you know, I feel like you're going through this process where it's like the move is also symbolic of what's going on in your life, where you're like shedding this one layer, this one skin of your life, and you're stepping into a new one. So what I'm getting is that maybe some of the delay about the relationship is because you're raising the bar. It's like you're moving to a higher frequency with the vibration of the relationship that you're going to have in your life. So whenever we do that, whenever we up level our life, we do have to give the physical reality time to catch up with that. So I think that you have to give yourself credit that you're going through some changes in your life and that this too will come. It's just that it's like there's this catching up period going on, right? And I strongly believe too that when we're manifesting, it's difficult for us to manifest more than one major life area at a time. If you ask someone like, yeah, like if you ask someone, you know, if they would willingly take on getting married, moving into a new house, and you know, just starting a new job all in the same week, I think most people would say that would be too much, right? I mean, it would be exciting, it would be a wild ride, but I think most people would like some of that to be a little bit spread out so it's not so intense and stressful. So to be honest, I think it's actually a blessing in a weird way. It's a blessing that you're having this segmented. So the move, focus on the move, getting settled where you are, focus on getting your health and your sleep habits back into place now in a more positive light. And then as you become more settled and you really work on getting your vibration really strong, you can take that relationship manifesting to the next level. So I feel like that was a really power-packed punch for you there, Allison. I also would encourage you to go back and listen to this replay. Yeah, go back and listen to this replay because the energy in this that I'm conveying through the video will be stored for you to go back and re-listen, you know. And I don't know, Allison, were you interested in signing up for a session with the Healing Clouds promotion? Because in an hour's time, it could go a lot deeper, and it's free right now. So it would be a great opportunity to let yourself receive if you're interested. So. There's like a little bit of a delay between, okay. Yeah, so let me know if you have any questions about how it works. It is through video chat, so the only difference, it will be much like this, except that I'll see you. And we'll kind of connect better that way because it'll be eye to eye, and people have been finding it really supporting and encouraging, so definitely open yourself up to receiving. And if I have anybody else on, I'm doing card pulls for those who are on the live. And I was chatting at the beginning about the current phase of the moon and the latest updates. So let's see if we have anybody else that gets on. And I just kind of hopped on randomly. I'm trying different times. So as I feel called to give, I'm hopping on. I wish there was a way I could share while I'm on the video, but I can't do that. Once I'm on, and I'm committed. So Allison, you have my attention. If you would like, I could pull an additional card for you. I feel like those two cards. Yeah, definitely. Let me pull another card for you. Let me grab another deck. Since you have my full attention, let me pull another card for you. And feel free if you have, and feel free if you have questions about the Healing Clouds thing, you're more than welcome to ask through here because your questions might be a question that someone else has and it would benefit other people too. So I was feeling called to romance, so let me pull from romance. Sometimes the cards have a way of double, tripling up, helping more than one life area, so let's see what we get. So what does Allison need to know right now as it relates to a job? Ooh. I just kicked my tripod. Okay, I got 3 cards here, but let me see. Are you for Allison? Are you for Allison? Are you for Allison? All right. Okay, so you got, first card is codependency, but this would be in the past position because I ended up pulling 3 cards. So this is really good that this is in the past position. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this in the past position means that you possibly were in a relationship in your past which was very toxic or dysfunctional, and maybe you were the giver in the relationship and they kind of took from you, you know, or there was just aspects to it that were unhealthy and it was almost like an addictive relationship. This could also be as it relates to your work, because as I was pulling cards from this deck, I was actually asking about a job. So this could also be that the work environment you were in was very dysfunctional and toxic, and that you were giving a lot, right? Because work is just a different type of relationship, right? Definitely also when we're searching for a job, it's very much like dating. So this means that, you know, as it relates to whether it's relationship or job, that you were in a situation which was, it might not have started out that way, but it turned into something that really ultimately was dysfunctional and unhealthy, in the way that there was like a balance. There was no balance between giving and receiving. You were either over giving or you were undervalued. There was something going on there with that. But then you have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So this would be present energy. And then you have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So what I'm getting is that things are going to get a lot better, Allison, because you've got codependency in the past position. In present, you have soulmate, right? So I feel like now that you're moved to this new area, perhaps you are going to meet new people, and you might meet people. Remember too that soulmates don't have to be love-based. A soulmate could be a friendship, or even like a client or a business. There's so many ways. Yeah, definitely. There's so many ways that we could have soulmates. So be open-minded too to meeting people or making connections that just feel so loving, and just embrace that, because again, that's allowing yourself to receive, right? So this is the present one. But then in the future, you have passion. So it's like, well, whomever you meet, things might get kind of steamy, you know, like they could get kind of passionate. Now, if it's not a romantic soulmate, this could just mean that you really enjoy being together. You have a lot of fun when you're together. It's like you're passionate about the same things. I also would interpret this to mean pursuing your passions, right? Because we can also filter the energy back and forth. So it's like by pursuing what you're passionate about, it will allow you to meet more people that could become potential soulmates. Yeah, definitely keeping an open mind. In fact, there is a card in this deck that says like your soulmate may differ than your usual expectations. So, you know, I think that good things are coming for you. It's just a matter of you adjusting yourself to this new energy, this new home, and getting your routines into balance, including sleep. I think that, and I can definitely relate to that. My dog has a lot of anxiety at night, and unfortunately, it keeps me up because it's a pretty serious thing that he's got going on. But so I was majorly sleep deprived for like almost 4 days straight. I was running on like very minimal hours of sleep, and it was really affecting all aspects of my life. Definitely, yes. And especially with the springtime coming, I don't know if you're in the northern hemisphere or the southern, but us northern hemisphere people, you know, with the spring coming, it's like things are going to start to shift and new layers are going to be peeled away, and like this rebirth will occur. We do have a lot of retrogrades going on, so there might still be some hiccups in that process, but certainly things are changing. There's no denying that things are changing. And I also do astrology. I do various versions of things in astrology. I have customized moon reports. I do deep dive personal sessions with astrology, and I find the astrology really powerful. So if you're interested in that, let me know. And I don't know if I'm getting anybody else on. Usually my friend Brandy makes it on, but she might be busy right now. Allison, if you're open to it, yeah, definitely. Astrology is great. you know, astrology has been super transformative in my life. And basically I do, I don't know if you're on my moon report list, I do a free bi-monthly newsletter for the new and full moon that goes out for free. It's just very short. Then I do customized moon reports, which is a paid offering where you can actually receive a recorded audio from me where I talk about what's going on with the upcoming new and full moon for the next month as it relates to your personal natal chart. So it's customized advice based on your chart related to the new and full moon. It's a great, great offering. People really love it. So I do that. I also do full astrology sessions. I do relocation charts. I do synastry charts. I do parent wound healing is a special offering I've developed where I will actually compare whether it's your own child or you as the child to your parents and kind of look at the karmic relationships and the patterns there. There's so much I can do with astrology. Astrology is something I'm super passionate about. So essentially the two arms of my business, so I actually don't really have an active YouTube channel right now. It will be coming. Part of that is because of tripod issues. I need to have a tripod that will allow my phone to go this way instead of this way. So right now I'm primarily on video through Facebook Live and Instagram Live, but I'll be doing a lot of writing and curriculum writing. So you can read my blogs. Right now I'm also on Healing Clouds, which is this website, so you get me through video chat that way too. So yeah. But Allison, if you're open to it, it definitely helps if you share the video. There should be a button there that says share this video. So if you feel comfortable doing that, that helps a lot. And then typically people will, find it more easily. Because I'm sort of, that is one advantage with YouTube is that you can search me and find me there. But I'm not quite ready to get into a regular practice. Thank you so much, Allison. I want to make sure that if I'm on YouTube, I understand my why of like, what is my mission? How am I going about putting my content up there? So I'm not quite at that level. I'm kind of catching up speed with getting into a good rhythm with these Facebook Lives and getting into good rhythm with my blogging. I'm doing a lot of writing right now. So thank you so much, Allison. Yeah, so do you have any questions that I could answer, Allison, astrologically? Like I said, you have my full attention right now, so feel free to make use of it. If you have a question about astrology or energy or metaphysics, chakras, crystals, oils, anything like that. I'm also newly an affiliate for Jade Bloom. I'm super into them. They're this really awesome essential oil company, and they're very affordable. I have literally bought oils for like amazing prices and gotten free oils because they have these discounts a lot. So I created a Facebook page where I will be sharing their sales and hi Queen. I will be sharing their sales on it. It's called Julianne Faye Loves Jade Bloom. So you could search for that if you're interested. Yeah, so if you have a specific question, if based on the cards that I pulled for you, I don't have a specific crystal that's coming to mind, but if you have any questions about a specific crystal, I do know a lot about them, and I'd be happy to answer that. Definitely. The ones that I have here, so this is Boost, which is helping you to really be more energized. This has rosemary, juniper, lemongrass, nutmeg, clove, and black pepper, and this was actually free, which is amazing. I bought it as part of this deal. I got this lucid dreaming blend, which is amazing. It has cedarwood, vetiver, patchouli, cashmere lavender, German chamomile, and rose Bulgaria. So literally with that, I spent $15 on the lucid dreaming, and I got the Boost oil for free, and I got free shipping, and I got points. They also have what's called the Oil University on the site, where you can actually take these instructional videos and you can earn points. So if you're interested, I would love for you to sign up for that through my link, and then I would get points that would help me support my biz and all of that. So let me know if you'd like the link for that. I have actually set up that Facebook page to share that link and everything, so you can search for that too. So Queen, if you'd like a card pull, let me know. I just kind of randomly came on. I'm really trying to do Monday nights and Thursday nights. Thursday nights are definite. Sometimes I don't always make Monday nights. My goal was actually Monday nights Instagram, Thursday nights Facebook. Whenever I go on Instagram, I really don't get people. So on Facebook, I almost always do. So I was on Instagram and I came over here. Yeah, so do you have a specific question about crystals you'd like for me to answer, Allison? Let me actually put, if I can put it here. No. I don't know why. Oh, there. It should be, this should be the website for... Oops. I'm pretty sure that's the website. That's the link to go to the page for Jade Bloom. If not, search this and that will take you there. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, and then I will be sharing the most current sales. Right now they're doing a lucky sale where if you place an order, you can be entered to be a potential person to win a gold envelope, kind of like the golden ticket from Willy Wonka. Somebody will be getting, a few people actually will be getting gold envelopes, and they'll get like so crazy amounts of points, like 10,000 or 15,000 points if they're the winner, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, and I really like this company because they're really affordable. They're really passionate about educating people about the oils instead of just selling them at super high prices and not teaching people about them. So I'm really, really passionate about them, and I myself just have started ordering from them, so I decided to sign up as an affiliate to help support my business. I always lose track of time when I'm on these lives too. So I don't know how long I've been on. But I'll hang on a couple more minutes. If you have a specific question about anything spirituality, chakra, metaphysics, crystals, angel related, feel free to shoot Allison. You have my full focus, and I'll hang on a little bit longer. We'll see if we get some more people. If not, I will leave. I recently just changed the picture on my Facebook business page, and I can't decide if I like it or not. So it would be cool if I could do I know your angel's name? So I would encourage, I don't do, although for some reason, I usually don't do people's guardian angels' names, but I am actually hearing Miranda and Sarah, if those names resonate with you. What I would do is sit in meditation and ask for the names of your angels to be revealed to you, and you can also ask for confirmation. So if your guardian angels' names are Miranda and Sarah, you can ask for validation that those are the names that resonate. I have not really seen or heard of the name Sarah at all today, so I definitely feel like there's something there with Sarah. Miranda, I actually was just using that name talking to someone recently, but it could be too that name was kind of brought to my consciousness, and then here you are, and that's your guardian angel that wanted to connect with you, So, and keep in mind too that we have guardian angels, we also have guides, right? So guides are not officially angels, but they are people that perhaps we were with in other lifetimes, or maybe they never had a lifetime on the earth, but they've agreed and signed up to help us, right? Everybody has guides. So sometimes you also have the names of guides coming through. So I really encourage people to sit in meditation and kind of ask for clarity about that. Today, actually, just today, I got a very clear understanding of one of my guides' names that I didn't have before, and that was very exciting. So it's actually really meaningful when you sit and ask for that information yourself. Not to say that somebody else can't share it for you like I did, but I definitely feel like when you can come to receiving it yourself, it's like all the more special, you know? So that's just my personal opinion on it. All right, well, I think I'll end this live here. Like I said, this is not a usual time that I'm on. So just to recap, good, keep up the meditating. It's really helpful. And just to recap what I was saying at the beginning, but for those who catch this on replay, feel free to, you can still leave comments in the chat when you're watching it on replay, and that still gets stored. But essentially the cliff notes are that the moon has moved into Taurus. We're starting Aries season tomorrow. Happy Ostara tomorrow to those that celebrate. Check my blog. I'm doing a lot more writing. I also talked about essential oils. I talked about Jade Bloom and my Facebook page I created for that. What else did I discuss? I also spoke again about the Healing Cloud special that's limited time. So if you're interested, message me or let me know. Send me an email because it's a limited time promotion, but it's a really super sweet deal. So much love. Thanks so much, Allison, for chatting. I hope you have a great night. And bye, everyone. I'll talk to you all soon.